In this Answerly Banner review, I'm going to show you everything you need to know about the software Answerly Banner. If you have any questions, please be sure to comment them down below, and I'll also be sure to leave a discounted link down there so you can always get your money's worth for Answerly Banner. Answerly Banner is a quick setup widget that lets you notify your website visitors about your latest developments. So this is what you should see once you're first logged into the Answerly software, and then also once you are first logging in as well. So it does seem a bit overwhelming, but this is not the area we are going to be going on to. We're going to be going on to the banner section right here, so that's what we are going to click on right now. So once you clicked on that, you should be greeted with this page, and this is pretty much the banner creation section. So all this is just where you go ahead and create your banner. And now I'm going to quickly go through each feature, and then throughout the review I'm going to dive deeper into each feature and explaining what they do. So for beginners, this could seem overwhelming a bit on the left and right hand side, and then for professionals, you might know what you're doing. So I'm going to quickly go through each feature now and show you what they do. Up in the top left hand corner is your account with your email, and then to the right of that you have the home button, which takes you back to the home page we were just on. Below that we have the My Banners, the banner manager right here, and then below that we have the settings for the software. You have the content, the look and feel, color studio, font studio, behavior, custom code, and other. You also can embed it to your website right here with the instant embed, and then also click reports for your performance data for your website. Once you actually click on any of these, on the right hand side is where it starts appearing on editing each little one. So you can go ahead and click on content or look and feel, and as you can see it appears on the right hand side. And we'll get more into that once we're going through them in more detail. We also have down here in the left where you can go ahead and actually pop up the larger section for the Answerly software, and go ahead and go on to other areas, but we are sticking on the banner section for now. So now I'm going to go ahead and dive deeper into each feature and each section and go ahead and explain all the features on the Answerly Banner software. So once you are on the banner manager or the My Banners, on the right hand side you can see My Banners, and then you can see what is active and what you've actually created. So we have active banner in workspace right here, we just have My Banner, and then you can go ahead and actually delete the selected one or even create a new one. So if we were to click new, it would create this little page where you can actually create a new banner and then name your banner. So we're going to go ahead and name it reviews for the sake of this review, and then you can have a click create banner or even cancel if you want to. So once you go ahead and click create banner, it should then start loading and go ahead and say successfully new banner created. So it goes ahead and says this is an example banner, and you can go ahead and customize it to your liking. So now we can see we have our two banners on the right hand side with different sections. So you can go ahead and redo that process every time you want to go ahead and create a new banner, just in the banner manager section. So now we've got our banner and we want to go ahead and start customizing it. All we gotta go ahead and do is go to the settings section right here and click content. So this is what will actually be on our banner, like the content or what is written, and we can go ahead and start editing that. So what you want to go ahead and do is actually start writing in the content. As we can see at the right hand side we have the content section, and again this is what will actually be on your banner. So if we were to write welcome to the review, there you go, we have welcome to the review in the content, which will actually appear on the banner. We can choose to make it bold if we want, italic, underline it, add a link, or even add an emoji at the end if you want to do that as well. We're just going to go ahead and add a smiley face emoji at the end. Now you should be thinking, how can I not actually see my banner? All you have to do is go ahead and go into My Banners, and if you actually switch between them, you can see the preview of your banner actually comes up here. So now we have the banner, welcome to review, and you can see the content. So now we move on below that, and you can actually go ahead and open URLs on your banner content as well. You can choose to make it a new tab, or even the same window if you're actually adding a link like we saw before down here. So once you've actually done all that, you can go ahead and just click apply to actually apply the changes, and it should say success, the reviews banner has been updated. And that's pretty much it for the content section of the banner. So again, add what you want and then go ahead and make it fit your banner. Next we're going back to the left hand side and going on to the look and feel section now, where this is how you actually go ahead and customize your banner and how to make it look. So you can go ahead and actually go onto the right hand side and see we are on the look and feel section now. So we have the author picture. If you want to go ahead and add a picture of your account, you can go ahead and actually change the mode from whether you want it floating or expanding. We're going to go ahead and keep it floating like this. And you can go ahead and change the position in the page that you actually want your banner, from top or to bottom. We're going to go ahead and keep it as top as well. We can go ahead and change those if you want to your liking. Next we can change the design pattern. Like we see here, we've got a little pattern in the background. We can go ahead and change it to pattern 1 and add some love hearts. pattern 3 if we wanted to, and you can go through these and see which one you like best. We're just going to go ahead and click a random one, pattern 11, and keep it as that. Next, we're going on to the align text. We can center it, we can change it to left or right, and that's pretty much it. So we're going to go ahead and center it because it looks better for the banner. And now we're going to go ahead and change the corner style. So we can make it fully cornered or even dubbed. You can see on the edges the corners are changing, or we'll make it round like that, which is pretty cool. Next, the link mode, we can go ahead and change the link if you want to go ahead and actually add a link, which is pretty cool. And you can go ahead and change that if you want to. And next, the close button, we can go ahead and show a close button or even hide it if we don't want anyone to actually go ahead and close the banner, and we might want to keep it up there. And finally, we've got the shadow and the vertical padding. You can go ahead and unclick this if you don't want a little shadow in the background, and same with the vertical padding, you can change the pixels that you want that as. So if the changes haven't applied, you can click apply, but they were applying as we were going through, which is a pretty cool feature, so it's like a live preview. Next, we're going back onto the left hand side on the color studio, and now we can change the color of the banner. So let's say you're not liking the blue in the background, we can go ahead and actually change the color in this color studio. So we have a lot of color ideas that the software provides with different templates and color themes that you can go ahead and click through. You can also just change the color by yourself on the background, the text, link background, the close button, shadow, and the different accents. So we're going to go ahead and keep the text as white, but let's say we want the background as a pretty much a lighter blue. We can go ahead and change it to the lighter blue, and then we can go ahead and move on to the different text, but we're going to keep them as white. Now we can go ahead and change the link background if we want, but we don't actually have a link, so we can't do that. And the close button as well, we're going to go ahead and keep that as white. We're actually going to make the shadow a darker shadow just to give it more of a shadow look. And then for the accents, which is the patterns in the background, we can change them as well. So let's say we wanted to make them like a purple, pinkish. Do the same with this. We'll make it more, I don't know which color looks cool. We'll make it more like a lighter pink. And then finally, with the third accent, same thing with that. So there you go. Now we've actually made our banner, and it's starting to look pretty good or pretty customizable of my preferences. So you can go ahead, play about with this, see which banner you actually like best, see how you want to go ahead and actually customize it. And now we're going to move on to the next section. So again, once you are done with that and happy with it, we can move on to the font studio section on the left hand side. So now we have the different fonts which the text can actually come in. So we have the font ideas here which we can click and change them. We can change them to different fonts like this and different sizes, and then the font family as well. You can change them as well. So we're going to go ahead and just keep it as this one because I like that one. And then you can go ahead and change the text size and the link size as well. So we're going to just change the text size again because we don't have a link. And we can go ahead, do this, or even type it out as well if we want it huge. But we'll just keep it as, let's go for 25. Again, apply the changes if you want to if it hasn't already, and it should save automatically. Next, on the behavior section, we now are going onto that, and it says what to do after closing the banner. So we can actually show it on the next visits. Again, if someone comes off the website and goes back onto your website, you can choose for the banner to come back up, or you can actually go ahead and click never show again if you don't want it to show again, and you only want it as a one-time thing. You can also choose what to do on the scroll. You can follow as you scroll or even stay in the original position if someone's scrolling through your banner page. And again, customize these to your own likings, and it all depends on your website page. Now on the custom code, we now have your custom CSS and your custom JavaScript if you want to go ahead and have your custom code. And finally, on the other section, these are just different other sections that you can go ahead and apply if they actually apply to you. And once you've actually gone ahead and now created your banner, this is your finished product, or you guys might have a different finished product, you can go ahead and embed it to your website with the instant embed and then connect a website. And finally, the performance data. This is now your banner performance data. If you have a link on there, you can see who's clicking your link, who's closed it, and who's ignored your banner. And there you go, that is it for the Answerly banner software review. Overall, I think it's a really great software for creating a banner, and I think there's a lot of cool features where you can go ahead and design and implement it to your website. Those are the features I like. I really like how easy it is to actually go ahead, go through the sections from top to bottom, and easily design the banner to your liking. I also like how you can instantly embed it by just connecting your website, and it makes it easy for beginners. Would I recommend this to anyone? Yes, I absolutely would. Anyone who's looking for a banner software like this, there isn't that many out there, and this is a really good one that actually has really good integrations. Would I use it myself? Yes, I would. If I was making a website, this is what I would use. There's a lot of different features that you can actually apply, and make it apply to your customizations. Overall, I think it's a really great software. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.